Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you joining me tonight. I'm going to be, first off, let me say, we're looking at about 8 p.m. on the 8th of April, 2020. I am going to be using a couple of items tonight that I'm not really going to discuss too much. I'm going to bring them back on the next shave. Because tonight I want to kind of discuss a little bit about what the channel's going to be about and discuss a little giveaway with you guys. So what I am going to be using tonight, I'm going to be using the Razorock MJ90 head. This is the only MJ90 they offer anymore, and it is the MJ90A, the aggressive head, but they no longer market with an A, in case you've seen some of the other YouTube videos. I'm going to be using the Razorock 316L stainless steel. This is the HD handle, which is a version or copy of the Merkur handle, but good for three-piece razors. I'm going to be trying to use up the last of the remaining Declaration Grooming Trismegistus. I just want that. It was a sample. I like the base. I'm really excited to use this up and maybe purchase some sellout. Or there's the one, I can't remember the name, something about the rain. Something that one seems like that's pretty popular. For the brush, I'm going to be using the Turn and Shave chest brush with the Boss Knot and Kai Blade third use. So start loading that. One of the things I wanted to talk about is, I don't know if any of you who are watching the channel now for the shaving content are aware of some of the videos that are a ways in the past, a couple years old. But we have this channel was primarily kind of a guitar-based channel. I've been a guitar player for a great number of years. Played in bands and composed and wrote music, and basically I was using the channel to kind of put down any of the musical ideas that I had. There's the occasional guitar playing competition that I would enter through the channel. And so a lot of my followers that I had before I started mixing in some shaving content are followers that were based totally on guitar, or they were, every family member I have is subscribed. And so what I'm going to be doing, and the reason that there's going to be a giveaway, is I'm trying to get some people who are going to be a little more interested in the other things that I'm about to bring into the channel. So I'm going to soak this brush just a little bit real quick while I'm describing some of this stuff. So among the things that I do, play guitar. I'm also a knife making hobbyist. Now, one of the areas of shaving that can come into play in is in studying and trying to make straight razors, which is something I'm interested in and I'm going to be working on. I have all the knife making equipment, and so that's going to be something that's going to be featured on this channel, kind of my journey into making and using and working on straight razors. I have no intention of becoming a soap maker or a three-piece DE safety razor maker or anything like that. That's all machining stuff, and I don't have the time or interest really in getting that far into that stuff. But machinery even, I don't have any of that. But what I'm very interested in, I have been a hobbyist knife maker for about 8 years. And so I'm really excited to get into moving some of that knowledge and getting to use some of this machinery over there in that range. I'm also going to be doing at least 3 shave videos, kind of reviewing some gear and looking at things shaving related, and there's still going to be some musical content mixed in. I'm trying right now to get some of my original music to be the intro and outro for the videos that I'm doing on a regular basis. Just want to show you guys what I'm getting here. It's not really loaded all that as much as I would like, but you saw how little there was in the bowl there. So this stuff really does produce a great lather. So basically what I'm trying to take care of here is get more people who are interested in following me on this path, involved in the channel right here, right now, before I have a lot of confused people who've been following me for guitar for a number of years. And then to kind of do a promotion a little bit through one of the Facebook groups, Midwestern Wet Shavers. And I'm going to be advertising the giveaway over there, just to try and get some people who are on the same page as me involved in the channel. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and start lathering up. That's what we're looking at. So that's some of the stuff that I intend to do with the channel. You know, there's going to be other projects that automatically come along with working on straight razors. It's going to be working on some handle scales, and I think it'd just be really fun to develop this stuff, and especially, you know, due to the lockdown and everything, I'm here a lot more time at the house with my equipment, with my gear, and I want to be putting that stuff to use and just, you know, getting out there. I already spend an obsessive amount of time looking at shave gear, interacting on the groups, and I just think this would be a really great way to keep the hobby going. So, as far as the gear here that I'm about to use, the MJ, just kind of a brief overview, the MJ90A from Razorock is full CNC machined. Version of, well, kind of streamlined version of the D89, R89, Gillette Heritage, whatever your exposure has been to it. The head that was designed by Neil Jagger, and the gentleman from Mula. And such a popular head because it really is useful. It's worth all the praise. There's a reason that everybody gets recommended to use that head right off the gate when they first get into wet shaving. Now, the only problem is Edwin Jagger and Mula only produced that head in the pot metal version. And so there are a lot of complaints about the fact that they have a lifetime. You buy it, you can use it for a little bit, and then if you ever drop it, it'll break. What'll specifically break is the threading. So the threading from the top cap. Now, if you do a Google search, you'll find countless images of that occurring. Now, the issue there is not that they're not aware of it. It's also not that those companies are trying to produce an inferior product. Is that is the most efficient way for them to market that head and that product, and they have gotten a lot of mileage out of it. It's probably the most copied modern, I think we can safely say it's the most copied modern head design that there is. Almost every company has some version of it, from $5 up. Where I feel like Razorock really upped the game is they're using 6061 aircraft grade aluminum. They are using a stainless steel 316L handle. They have made it just slightly more aggressive than the standard DE89, and they're offering it for $29.99 brand new on the Italian Barber website. So that's a pretty good little setup. Now I am going to do in the future a video about that, because I want to do something about the history of that head. It's very cool. And about how about everybody always talking about how it's being copied, when not necessarily. In some instances, there's some famous instances where people are saying it's copied, but there's some cool details about that story that I found in some research. Let's see. Add a little more here. I don't really need a little more. I'll save that for the third pass. So, sorry for trailing off. I just really want to get this little area right. There's a spot I get to right there, and I can feel it. The hair is just kicked back a little too hard because the angle gets wrong for my hair growth. And that's when I have to stop, or I will get irritation. I just have to hit that section at a different angle. All right. So that's as much as I ever do for the side-to-side pass. I do a little check. I'm still catching some stuff. Now, one of the things, this has the aluminum head. That's a lot more of, it gives a lot more audio feedback. So you can accidentally overshave, even though it's not, it's just louder than some other stainless razors. So as far as the contest is concerned, the giveaway, it's going to be pretty simple. I'm just looking to get over the 100 mark on followers, and I want to see you guys just comment below that you're in, and I will pull from that list as soon as we hit 100, which we're sitting at, I think, 66 right now. So I just need 34 people to jump on board and comment. Must be subscribed to be considered, not just comment. And then I will select from those who are both subscribed and have commented. Yeah, this razor sings. This one and the Razorock Lupo are the only two aluminum headed razors that I have. And the reason I say aluminum headed is I immediately took the aluminum handle off of the Lupo. I thought I was just gonna play it completely straight and do it normal, but I ended up just immediately felt like it was too light, and because I had some of the other Razorock options around, I right away switched it out. All right. So that is that. Just pushed a bunch of soap up into my goatee. Now, I do not intend to be trying to do giveaways on the level of IMCDB or anything like that. There's not going to be weekly stuff going on here, but I do intend to do this one to get us going. I'm excited and already have plans for 500 and 1,000, and I think all that is really cool. I'm going to dry off here what's in front of me so I can set the stuff down and show you what we're going to be giving away. So first up is brand new, unused Paraso Red, the sandalwood. And I would tell you more, but I don't understand Italian. There's nothing in English on here. This is brand new. I actually had the original box for it up until about a week and a half ago, when I was just wanting to condense things. So I threw away any boxes that I had to try and make everything stack better. But I have not used that at all. This is Rockwell 2C. This was the razor that started me going, that got me in love with all this stuff. I used that for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. It has since been sanitized, completely cleaned out. It's in completely original packaging. I ended up retiring this one when I got a 6S. And so you can see, still has the Rockwell blades that came with it. We have the card that explains everything from Rockwell Razors. And original packaging. Now, in addition to the Rockwell razors, the blades that come with it, I'm going to be including a set of 5 Derby Extras, set of 5 Voskuds, sorry. I hear people pronounce it wrong all the time, and I correct them, and then the second I get the chance to say it on camera, I say it the way everybody else says it. 5-pack Gillette Nassets, and a 5-pack of Kai blades, which are my favorite to use with that razor. That's what I was using all the time. I did have a 5-pack of Platinums that I used with that, but Kai's were the best for me. But I ended up, I prefer very, very efficient razors, so I ended up kind of moving on to other things once I was using the 6S on plate 6 with the Kai. So I'm going to also be including Chiseled Face Cryogen Aftershave Balm. This has been used a couple times. I would say there's about 90% left in here. It's been used a couple times. I have never been a huge fan of menthol. I like it a little bit in the soap sometimes, but it can be a little too numbing. For instance, one of my pre-shaves has menthol in it, and I won't be able to use that all the time. Just like I have to be in the mood for it. So a couple uses on that, but that's a completely sealed up situation. Then let's see, is that everything? We got everything. Got the razor, got 20 extra blades, shave soap, aftershave balm. That's what I'm going to be giving away, and all you have to do is be subscribed, say I'm in. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm going to be letting this go for 1 week or till we hit 100 followers. I think we're going to probably hit that in the week. So, and then all this stuff will be shipped out to you. This is going to be continental United States only. That is for the fact that I'm just getting the channel started. I don't think there's going to be a lot of international people watching me in my first 100 subscribers, so we'll deal with situations like that as things get a little further along. But to everybody who's watched, everybody who's supporting, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe.